It's gonna be like 30 minutes before y'all eat.
So?
Why are you going outside? I'm gonna join. All of this excitement?
Get over here.
AAA. This way.
Are we ready? We're leaving.
We're not leaving. We're going outside. AAA, that way.
I like it better. I just said we're leaving. I'll back later on.
We're too good for them. We're ordering food and then ditching them and going back to Denny's.
Yes!
So, we're going to Denny's now, right?
He needs to see his lover.
That's right. He does. He does.
I really hope she's not pregnant.
You and Robo should double team that bitch.
I mean, it's one thing to get a girl
Baseball
pregnant,
bats?
but it's another thing to get a girl pregnant when she's an alien.
It's impressive. You should go hang out at Roswell and pick up chicks.
I'm into the Martian. They
Probably look better. Probably. With their huge bulbous fucking water heads and everything. Still better. Still better than boat.
That was such a bad mistake. Oh my god, dude.
He'll regret it the rest of his life.
You will.
Probably a very short one.
Like, I'm not trying to rub it in. I know I am, but I'm not trying.
No, it's okay. I'm worse than that all the time.
Like, magnitude of how bad it was.
I've seen him almost every week for the past couple years. Trust me, he's heard about this shit. A lot. A whole lot.
He's an asshole. That's all there is to it.
No, I'm not. I'm really nice.
Okay.
You used to be an asshole to me, but that's because I did it all the time.
I'm not an asshole to you.
Not anymore.
Just have a dark
Once upon a time.
I never was.
He's just
I just didn't know you were there. Like, I'm bad at recognizing faces.
It's cool. At least you remember now.
Yeah.
And I'll be around more often, so you know.
Sweet! You can AAA Denny's and IHOP with us. Sweet, but you missed out on Sonic's. For you. John Z wasn't there, so it was relatively quiet.
Yeah,
Well, we went
sound with him. And that, and he amplifies everybody else.
We were just like staring creepily at Nick, waiting for him to come out. We're just like, and then I started laughing really, really hard.
That's Nick. He's never gonna be seen again.
You better come with us more often.
Where?
No, like,
He was working.
I do whatever or whenever. I don't really care. If people ask me to go do shit, I go do shit.
then
Come hang out at Tech. Ruin your life every Friday and Saturday nights.
See, that's a problem. I don't mind hanging out there, just not every Friday and Saturday because I got work.
No, agreed. Just when you don't have work. When you're not working. When you lose your job because you hung out with John Z.
Dude, that would be like grounds for firing somebody. You hang out with John Z, you're fired.
Yeah, no, seriously.
We know automatically that you're unreliable and shit.
Michi told me that she had a nice job, but then like hanging around John Z kind of sort of ruined it.
Yeah. I think out of everybody, I think I've known him the longest.
John Z?
Yep, I've known him.
For you?
I've known him since I was 14. Now I'm 21.
How have you not killed yourself?
The first day I met him, he came up to me. I didn't even know who the fuck he was, and he was like, "You want a hamburger? You want a hamburger?" And he put this fucking McDonald's burger out of his pocket, unwrapped, and everything just sitting there with like fucking like pocket lit paper in it.
That's John Z.
What the fuck? And
You didn't know that?
How he wanted to put his dick in this girl. And I was like, dude, who are you? Who?
He doesn't give a shit. He'll talk to anyone. He's like a homeless guy.
Meeting
no,
John
like,
experience.
my experience, I was with this other John. He was like, there's this guy, I really want you to meet him. He's really cool. His name's John Z. I'm like, okay.
I hope you're not friends with whoever that was anymore.
I never see him. But like, so me and Rico go in Rico's mom's car to Neko Neko, like the original Neko Neko.
Oh dear God, why? I went there. I regretted every moment of it, and I knew the people that owned it.
Olivia was a good friend of mine a couple of years ago, and I found out that she apparently was good friends with you like way back when.
She's my god sister.
Yeah. It tripped me.
No, I was like
about it. She was like, "You know John?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Do you know Brooke?" And I'm like, "Yes."
I was like, and then I talked to her, and she was like, "Dude, I met this guy that knows you. His name's Nick." I'm like, "Nick, really?" And so I was really excited because I hadn't seen you in forever.
Yeah, I remember. Olivia was really fucking cool. She and Meredith were like my homies. Like, I used to hang out
Yeah,
with them.
I love Olivia. She's a badass.
Kenny, how did you meet John Z? I don't remember how I met him. Probably some DDR tournament or some bullshit, and we fucking trolled the hell out of people in real life.
I remember it, because me and Chrissy were dating at the time. And I remember
Y'all
like...
would talk about him.
Yeah, I remember...
He's somebody you talk
I
about.
was one of the first people that he met when he came to Austin.
Dan was the first person.
Yeah, one of the first. I remember you came though, and you were playing DDR, but you were like a 4-footer back then, and I was like a 9-footer.
I wasn't so full.
Yes, you were.
No.
Yes, you were.
Ah, you used to suck at the game. We all did.
I did suck.
He would play standard songs with me and Chrissy, and we'd tell him all these stories about how great John was, and then finally he met John, and then he just like binged like all of his financial aid on DDR for like a whole semester.
This is true.
And then like became like on par with him, and then got better than John.
Of course he did.
John stopped
Because he kept playing.
That's because John got fat and started playing 2DX.
No, he started playing 2DX and then we broke up and he got fat as fuck.
He kind of looked like Homer
And he
Simpson for a
started
little while there.
dating Rusi.
Yeah.
Oh god, that was
Sushi.
That was
Her name is
probably-
Sushi.
That was
I started
probably
calling her
the
Sushi.
darkest relationship I've ever seen. Like by far. Like I've had some pretty fucked up relationships. That one trumped all of mine.
He wouldn't talk to me. He was like,
Ah, worst relationship ever.
That was just a. Oh god, why did you do that?
Oh yeah, I never
know.
sucked at DDR. Why did you suck? I never sucked. I started off on 7s. Because I hate my legs. I wanted to die.
I need to like start playing as much as I used to.
Same here. Except there's no money in it, so why would
I
I?
can't gain weight. Like I said, a small batch of cookies, I gain or I lose 10 pounds. Like I just like weight like evades me. Like just like it does for you. We were blessed with the birth of 5% body fat.
Dude.
And then he wastes it by
Y'all
fucking
need to
Shannon
guess.
instead of
My
somebody
head's
attractive.
Less than 3. Less than 3% body fat, and he's like that tall.
How much does he weigh?
Probably like 110.
Oh god.
And I can pick him up. He can't pick me up. I can pick him up.
Wow, I would break that shit in half.
I carry him around. I'm just like, Max, gain some fucking weight. He eats terrible food and he doesn't gain weight.
Let me ask you something. Do you know a guy named Alex?
Well,
Little Asian guy.
not a little Asian guy, no. Like, I know a tall Asian guy named Alex, but he moved to California.
I was gonna say
I know
'cause
Alex fucking Chow.
he tends. he works with me.
I
and
hung
he's
out with him,
actually
I
like
drank with
he's a
him.
friend of mine's ex's brother that works with me now.
Why would I know that?
Well, no. I'm telling you a story. He apparently was like all in a DDR. I didn't know that until just recently. He knows Dan, and he knows all these other people that I know.
Oh, you know what? I think maybe I did see him
Little
playing.
tiny Asian guy.
He's
Maybe.
itty bitty.
He's a little tiny gay Asian guy.
Maybe. I don't know. I stopped playing because people stopped having tournaments, and then it got
He
boring because I
weighs like
couldn't
100
take people's
pounds,
money.
I think even that.
I like maybe keeping people sad through a dancing game. What kind of a person am I?
A good one.
If I could,
Agreed.
I would do it.
But you can't because
But
they
you're
stopped
the
having
freak
tournaments before you got
show.
good.
I remember
I started
meeting
too
like
late in the game.
all of these people at like anime conventions. I met like almost everyone on BTX at anime conventions.
Yep, she met me there.
I was like,
Big mistake.
I met her at
I've
Ushicon.
met you like 10 times now.
Yeah,
I'm like,
you look familiar. I
I
never
used to have
knew.
long hair, like under there.
I never learned your name ever. I'll forget it immediately because I'm bad at that.
The only people I remember from
Arby's.
Einstein's like way back in the day were you, John, and freaking what's his name?
Isaac?
Her name.
Kiki?
No. The Chrissy would know.
Big tits?
The guy that was a girl.
Pace!
Pace! Pace!
I remember Paige.
I
Pace!
remember Pace!
Let's go hang out with Pace!
Oh no!
That was like the group I remember from
when they were
Einstein.
testing the first in the groove game.
Pace is
I met like all of these people.
Almost
Like
Paige and
Gino
Clay
was
were like
there.
Firefly.
Yeah.
Were there?
I wasn't there.
You weren't?
No, I never played ITG until they got it at Einstein's.
Like they
They tested it in Dallas, didn't they?
Is-
no, they
is he
tested
still
it in
a she?
Austin at like
Really?
some person's house.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and it
That's
like
what I saw.
Gino was there, and that was the first time I saw Gino, and I was like,
Year and a half ago.
shit.
2 years ago.
AAA songs, really?
Yeah, Gino, yeah. He triple A's easy songs. But he's fat and black.
No, Gino.
Gino. Brown Thunder.
And then like I was at Ushicon.
Yeah, you probably need it. You're
I need to
better off.
cleanse myself.
No,
You're better
Ushicon
off dying
4.
faster.
I was like, I was there, and we took over a viewing room and made up a webcomic called Sex and Pie that my friend was drawing. It was like stick figures and pie. And it
John
didn't
is
make
good at stick figures.
it was, well, John. This is when John and Lucy were going out after he broke up with me, and all I really saw him for was to give him his badge because I bought it for him before we broke up. But then after that, we took over this viewing room, and I was like really depressed because of that. And then